Hey everyone, KitaSean here, so welcome back to another Fate Grand Order video. So we are over the halfway point of the year 2025, and the 10th anniversary FGO Fest 2025 is right around the corner for Fate Grand Order JP. With that, I thought it would be a great opportunity to look back at the strongest servants that have released so far this year. I do want to point out that there is one servant that is unlockable during the story of Ordeal called Chapter 4, which is a huge spoiler to the main story. That servant is indeed on this list. I will make sure to give you guys a spoiler warning before revealing that servant, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you can skip that part. I will also create a timestamp as well. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the top 5 servants I believe are the strongest that released this year in 2025. Starting off the list is going to be Typhoon Ephemeros, the highly anticipated servant many have been waiting for since her debut as an NPC. Ephemeros is a 5-star pretender that has an AoE Buster Noble Phantasm. She has a skill that can buff attack damage for herself and the party, utility to protect herself, 50% MP battery, 30% to herself and 20% to the entire party. She can also give an ally's MP overcharge by 2 stages, reduces skill cooldown, increase critical damage, and gain stars. I do think the percentage is on the lower side, which is a bit of a concerning point, but still produces good damage. She does have a curse damage demerit for the entire party, but this benefits her. Her Noble Phantasm deals more damage the more debuffs she has stacked on her, so you want to pair her up with servants that can provide her those debuffs. The only unfortunate part about this is that it's kind of hard to stack debuffs on her, and there aren't that many servants that can provide that kind of support. This is the main reason why I put her at number 5. Other than that, her Noble Phantasm can ignore invincibility, do burn damage, she has really strong passives, and I think she is amazing when it comes to going through waves, especially if you have the right support, and as a pretender class, she has a pretty good advantage. The next servant on this list at number 4 is going to be Dante Alighieri. As I mentioned earlier, if it wasn't for the inconvenience of Typhoon needing demerits on her, I would probably have put Dante at number 5 and Typhoon at number 4, but I think Dante is a very unique servant, and I think number 4 is just right for him. Dante can increase damage on all of his cards, survivability, gain critical stars, can add either heaven or hell battlefield status, and debating which battlefield you choose, different buffs apply. For the heaven battlefield, you can increase the party's art cards, increase critical damage, and heal, while the hell battlefield increases buster cards, MP damage, and charges his own MP gauge by 10% for 3 turns. He also has a 50% MP battery and a unique ability called Brand of Sin. Brand of Sin is a demerit and buff at the same time that lasts for 3 turns. It reduces his own debuff resistance by 10%, but if removed, it gives him buffs. It can grant him an attack buff and guts, and it can remove enemies' latest buff as well. His Noble Phantasm is an arts AoE which can do more damage against both sky and earth traded enemies, and depending on which battlefield you choose, it increases the damage against those enemy traits by 50% for 1 turn, which activates before damage. It also has debuffs which inflicts curse and reduces Noble Phantasm gauge. You can bring a friend Dante and increase the damage even more, but there aren't that many opportunities, as just one Dante is just fine. At number 3 is going to be Bastone. Bastone gets overshadowed because there's just so many great Lancer servants in Fate Grand Order. She is a Lancer who abuses poison. She has many ways to inflict poison, whether it's her skill on attack and even her Noble Phantasm, which activates before damage. She even does extra damage with her MP if the enemy has poison status. Other than that, she has quick and buster buffs, MP generation, and invincibility. You would think that the whole poison gimmick would be a little hard to master, but it's actually very simple due to the fact that she has so many ways to inflict it. Now, the next servant is a huge story spoiler, so you have been warned. At number 2, we have Mashu Shielder Paladin. This is the Mashu that we all have been waiting for, the 5-star Mashu Shielder, a great support servant who can increase party defense, Noble Phantasm battery for the entire party, increase her own attack and critical damage, chance to draw enemy attention to herself, MP generation rate, gains critical damage up when she gets attacked, but her defense skill is what is insane. She has another MP battery which can give to an ally, as well as an anti-purge defense for 1 turn, but also can add invincibility to the entire party. Now this is where Mashu Paladin gets unique. She has 2 Noble Phantasms. Her default Noble Phantasm, Lord Caldeus, reduces the damage the party takes for 3 turns, grants party debuff immunity, increase party's attack by 30% for 3 turns. If there is a threat to humanity enemy, she increases the party's MP damage by 50% for 3 turns, and she can grant herself Holy Sword Charging, which changes her Noble Phantasm into a Buster AoE damage MP and switches her second skill into an offensive skill with a skill cooldown of 5, allowing you to use it as soon as possible. Her offensive second skill will allow her to increase MP damage for 3 turns, charge MP gauge, 500% chance to consume 50 critical stars. It also has a demerit in that she has a 500% chance to deal 2,000 damage to herself, which honestly isn't that big of an issue. Her attack type MP ignores invincibility, defense, removes buffs, and does extra 200% damage to threat to humanity. She does cost 16 instead of the normal 0, which limits the party, but what's also great about this is that you can switch her back and forth to her other forms whenever you want. The strongest servant that has been released so far in the year 2025 for Fate Grand Order JP is none other than the 5-star Berserker and highly anticipated Lilith. This quick single target Noble Phantasm servant is probably the quick servant that many masters have been waiting for the quick meta. She can increase her own attack plus increase quick and arts card, which allows for easy MP gain, can ignore invincibility, has a 50% MP battery, has evade, debuffs to inflict charm, reduce enemy critical damage resistance, and also gain stars up to 30. She does have a demerit which reduces her mental debuff resistance, but it shouldn't be an issue. Her Noble Phantasm is a quick single target which does more damage to both lawful and good alignment enemies, inflicts poison, curse, and reduces defense, and can inflict both evil and chaotic alignment to those enemies. On overcharge, she does even more damage to those who are charmed. So there you guys have it. Those are the top 5 servants I believe are the strongest that have released so far in the year 2025. We're still, again, a little over the halfway point. The anniversary servant has yet to be revealed. Summer servants have yet to be revealed. So there could be a lot more servants that are even stronger than these 5 servants. We don't know until they get revealed. So that's something to really look forward to. Super excited about that. Again, I will be going to Fate Grand Order Fest 2025 day 1. Day 2 I will be streaming it from my hotel because I couldn't get a day 2 ticket. Raffle sucks, and then tickets sold out literally in 2 minutes for general public. But anyways, I will be streaming day 2. I'll be reacting with you guys online, so definitely come on by to my live stream and celebrate the 10th anniversary along with me. But anyways, that's going to be about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Laters.